Hey guys, it's Mike again. Thanks for joining me. I know it's been a while since I produced a video, but you know, life happens and you get into other things. God puts other things in your path and you just have to go with it. So here I am. So I'm actually going to be rebranding this channel. I'm no longer going to be focusing on RC videos. So even though I'm not going to be focusing on RC video anymore, I still am going to be shooting lots of footage with my drone. So if you want to see some great mountain footage, stay tuned. I'll definitely have that here. Also, we're going to be visiting places around West Virginia and exploring the rich mountain culture of the area. I've been coming here all my life and it's really a treat to see that. So the name of the new channel is West Virginia Retreat, or WV Retreat. We're no longer going to be focusing on RC videos, but I've got this new opportunity here and I just couldn't pass it up. I got some property from my mom in West Virginia, handed down to me. It was gifted to my wife Sue and I. We had the opportunity to build a new house on this property. So I am going to refocus everything on this channel into the building of that home. I'm going to be taking you along on the journey through this build. Now let me give you a little bit of background. This property used to belong to my grandfather, Granddad Virgil. Now Granddad Virgil, he had many skills and talents. He raised livestock, cattle, sheep, goats. He was a school teacher. He owned and operated a local motel and restaurant. He started the first telephone switchboard company in the area. So he was a really smart man. So Granddad Virgil, he passed the land down to my mom, Barbara. Now my mom, Barbara, she has a lot of pride and she's a really smart lady. But my mom and my dad never developed this property. By the way, Dad, he's a handyman and I think I inherited a lot of my DIY abilities from him. So thank you, Dad. So anyhow, Mom and Dad never developed the property, but Mom gifted the property to me and actually my sister also. We each got half of this property and I ended up with 21 acres on this mountain here that you see behind me. So let me give you a little bit of background on this property. It's 21 acres. It's on the side of a mountain. It's part of a valley. I'd say about 75% of it is timber, like what you see back here, and the other 25% is a pasture land. Now it's got a road at the bottom of the valley and also a river that runs through it. So let me give you a little bit of background about this cabin that we're going to be building. And we call it our cabin, but it really is a house. It's going to be 2 stories, about 2,600 square feet. It'll have a walkout basement, a deck around the side, and also a wraparound porch around one side of it, and probably a metal roof on top. We're still planning, and we'll be sure to share some more about the planning and the design in a future video. So that's enough about me. I want to just take a break here and let my wonderful wife Sue introduce herself, as well as my kids Leah and Alex.
Hi everyone, I'm Sue, Mike's wife. I fell in love with West Virginia over 20 years ago when Mike first brought me out here, right after we had graduated college. We weren't even married yet when we came up here on a visit to see his aunt and uncles, and I just fell in love. The beauty of nature that we have out here, the flowing river, the mountains, the trees, the valleys, it's just gorgeous. It's just such a retreat to really come out here and to unplug and get away from all the worries and things that we deal with on a daily basis back in Maryland. Ever since we first came out here, you know, he talked about this property and that how his parents wanted to develop it, but they just never had the opportunity to do it. So we started talking about, wouldn't it be great if we would be able to do it someday? And so then it became, well, when would it make sense for our family to develop this property? And the timing just wasn't right when the kids were little. It was just, we had too much going on. It would have been, you know, we didn't come up here as much as we would have liked. We got little kids. things are a little bit more hectic and a little bit more complicated. And we're actually glad that we didn't develop this land when they were younger, because our vision for this property has changed and grown so much since we first started thinking about just having a little cabin for us to always be able to come to, and to bring our kids and grandkids, to wanting to share the blessing of this property and what has God provided for us with our church community and others, and being able to have retreats here. So it's kind of funny that even though this has been this is Mike's family that's out here, it's his heritage and his property, I've always been the one that's been more of the instigator. Come on, let's do something with this. Let's build something here so we can share it with others. You know, as the kids got older, they definitely got in on the act, and they recently really put their logic lessons to good use, and they came up with a really convincing argument. And we realized that it was the right time to do it now, before the kids head off to college, before, you know, our visits up here become much more infrequent. So we're really excited about what we're doing here, and we welcome you along the journey with us. We'll be talking more in depth, like Mike has talked about, all the planning and the different variations, and just how our vision has grown from way back, maybe, 15 years ago to today. So thanks for joining us.
Greetings, newcomers. I'm the oldest kid of the family. You can tell my mom and I apart by our hair color, I'd hope, but yes, we do look alike. This coming fall, I will be a senior in high school, but plan on attending my local community college, and am enrolled in a dual credit program. I'm a digital artist and 2D animator. It's been a long time coming, but with the start of this channel, I'll finally be able to consider my work as more than a hobby. Another part I'll be playing in this adventure is the role of an interior designer, finding furnishings, paint picking, and collecting things to put into the cabin, which is funny considering I'm mildly blue colorblind. Yeah, I know. I'm also going to be focusing on creating graphics for the channel and both script writing and editing. I hope to see you around.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex and I'm the youngest kid in the family. I'm 14 and just graduated from middle school. I've enjoyed making videos for the past few years, mainly focusing on travel. We have been discussing building a cabin here for as long as I can remember, but now that we're actually doing it, I'm excited to help plan out the kitchen and implement smart home devices throughout the home. The property has many unique spots to make trails, which I plan to make suitable for biking. I'm also looking forward to spending time with family and friends whenever we visit.
So if you like this video, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and click notifications, so that way you can join us on this journey. We're going to be producing a lot of more great videos about this build and about the great state of West Virginia and all the wonderful opportunities there are here, things to see and do. If you would also click the like button and give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. If you have anyone that you know that might be interested in the state of West Virginia, or custom building, or what we're doing here, go ahead and share it with them. We would love to have them join us on this journey. Thanks, guys.